Back to our second episode of the BreezeBangla presentation, where we talk of the present day Bangladesh and the ongoing problem which are occurring in Bangladesh at this very moment. Now, me myself, I was very fortunate that I was in Bangladesh for the last 3 years in a row, which gives me a great privilege. And I saw the fall of Sheikh Hasina regime and the coming of Dr Younus. Within that time, I have experienced in first hand the changes and the very promises which were giving to the people of Bangladesh. Now, me myself, I do not do any kind of party or politics. I try to keep clear from these platforms. Being a normal person, and the things that I saw happening ever since then, it totally goes against a person's imagination, belief, and thought. Now, when this new government came into power, it was only for few months. Now, a year has been passed over. We have seen no change whatsoever. On my previous blog, I was indicating, but I clearly missed out on saying that I, as a person, do not do any kind of party or politics. But it gives me a great privilege to talk on behalf of this country and the people of Bangladesh. Now, the whole change came in with the impact. We saw the loss, and I respect and I honor that the people who has given the life to see a change from the previous government, which was Sheikh Hasina, if they were doing anything wrong. Now, coming back to Dr. Younus, clearly now I can see that people have lost their faith on this government clearly. First off, they didn't fulfill anything whatsoever they were saying and of a brighter Bangladesh. The people over there, day-to-day living people like me and others who are living over there, they are facing greater problem and greater crisis at this moment. If you look at the prices, if you look at the mismanagement of the entire system, it would make you think what is going on. And yet we hear this government is going for bigger projects and bigger buying plots like air forces and air bases, so on and so forth. Have you forgot of the people, and have you forgot what took place on that day? Clearly to me, you have not fulfilled the people's demand. Therefore, I say a person like you shouldn't be on power or in power at this moment. The whole country is going through an immense amount of problem, which this country never has gone through. From the beginning of this country, from the act of independence to this very day, So so clearly there has to be some answers and questions. Here in BreezeBangla, I would like all my uh, subscribers and those people who follow this channel. It's not a very big channel. Please subscribe my channel and let's have a proper debate where we could have an open platform and talk of this present day government, which is doing no good for Bangladesh. All I can see, it's a government which is run by, not by its own people, but by a different force, a third party force, which is implementing him to do things. And we cannot have this sort of things going on or going in within that country. It's been a peaceful country. Okay, as I said, as I've always been saying, ever since the birth of this country, we had politicians coming in, presidents coming in, ruling the country, and they all had problems. They all had problems. But this present government, the taking over, the style and the system of taking over the country, it's unbelievable. And how could we, as a people of Bangladesh, allow this gimmick to take place in our soil, in our name, and allow a person, a team to overtake us by giving us wrong information? Clearly, this country is provoking a greater war towards the future, which this country don't need. So whoever you are at this moment watching this program, please, 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 let's grow this channel. Let's have a serious discussion. Let's have a serious debate and make a chance for me to get to the higher level of people where I can ask questions on behalf of you. And in the meantime, for you as the people of this country, you have a major role to play. There is no system within that country. There is no system and there will be no system. That's one thing for sure. I stayed 3 years on a row. I have given up 3 years of my life in Bangladesh, hoping there would be a change, but there is no change. In fact, I can clearly say that we were better off with the previous government in power. All we see now, it's murder, blood, corruption in every management system. It's mismanagement. Please subscribe the channel and give us a chance to represent Bangladesh how it should be. Thank you so much, wherever you are watching this program. Stay well, stay tuned till my next program. Bye-bye.